The following regimen for oral prednisone is prescribed for a patient: 50 milligrams per day for 10 days, 25 milligrams per day for 10 days, 12.5 milligrams per day for 10 days, and 5 milligrams per day for 10 weeks. How many scored 25 milligram tablets and how many 5 milligram tablets should be dispensed to meet the dosing requirement? So for the first 3 sets of days here, so you're going to be using the 25 milligram strength because you can use 2 25 milligrams to equal this, 1 25 milligram tablet for this, and then it says it's scored, so that's why you can use half a tablet of the 25 milligram strength. So these 3 are for this one, and then for the 5 milligrams per day for 10 weeks, you'll be using the 5 milligram strength tablet. So the first thing I'm going to do is calculate using the 25 milligram tablets. How many 25 milligram tablets? Right, so I'm going to use these top 3 here first. So the easiest thing I like to do is to use something that's just like one line by itself. So in this case, it's 10 days. 10 days. And then in this 10 days, you're going to be using 50 milligrams per day. So I'm going to write my ratio like this: 50 milligrams per day. So realize this ratio here, 50 milligrams per day. I could have also written this as day in the numerator and 50 milligrams in the denominator. The only reason why I know to use this and not this is because I want days here to cancel out with days here. That's how I know to use this one instead of this one, because these two are the same, but I just know to use this one because I want days in the denominator to cancel out days here. And then I want to know how many tablets are in, how many milligrams are in each tablet. So for every tablet, there is 25 milligrams, right? Because they say how many scored 25 milligram tablets. So that's what this ratio is. For every tablet, there's 25 milligrams. So the same thing like this. So when I put tabs over 25 milligrams, I could have also written this as 25 milligrams per tab. These two mean the same thing. The reason why I'm using this one here instead of this one is because I want milligrams here in the denominator to cancel out milligrams here in this numerator. So when I solve for that, 10 times 50 divided by 25, that equals 20 tablets. So I just calculated 20 tablets for this part, this top line here. So now I'm going to move on to this second line here to figure out how many tablets, how many 25 milligram tablets I need here. So same thing, and we'll start with something that has like one line to it. So in this case, 10 days also. Multiply it by how many milligrams per day? 25 milligrams per day. And then how many tablets, how many milligrams on each tablet? So there's 25 milligrams in each tablet. So days cancel out days, milligrams cancel out milligrams. So when I solve for this, 10 times 25 divided by 25, that equals 10 tablets. See, I'm using the units that are not crossed out to equal here. My final answer. So next I'm going to calculate this third line here. So 12.5 milligrams for 10 days. So I'm going to use the same starting point, 10 days, times it by 12.5 milligrams per day. And for each tablet, there is 25 milligrams. So when I solve for that, 10 times 12.5 divided by 25, that equals 5 tablets. So the question says how many 25 milligram tablets? I just add all these 3 together. 20 plus 10 plus 5, that equals 35 tablets. So how many 25 milligram tablets? I need 35. That's my final answer for this one. So now I'm going to solve for how many 5 milligram tablets I need. So I'm going to be using this very bottom one, 5 milligrams per day because I have 5 milligram tablets. So we use a starting point 10 weeks because it's one line here. And so you notice this is 5 milligrams per day. So I need to convert this to days. So to convert these to days, so there's 7 days in 1 week, right? So realize this I could have written also as this. For every week there's 7 days. So these two mean the same thing, right? 7 days in a week, every week has 7 days. But I know not to use this and to use this one is because I want weeks here to cancel out with weeks here. So I have days. So now I'm going to multiply it by how many milligrams per day. So there's 5 milligrams per day. So I'm going to get days here, cancel out days here. And now I'm going to calculate how many milligrams on each tablet. So for each tablet, there is 5 milligrams. So now I have milligrams and milligrams cancel out, and I'm left with the correct number of tablets I have left. So 10 times 7 times 5 divided by 5, that equals 70. So my answer is 70 tablets of the 5 milligram strength. 70 is my answer for this question, this part of the question. How many 5 milligram tablets? And that's it. If you have any questions, please leave it in the comments. Thank you.